Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Alex Builds. We've now got part 22 of our HMS hood build. Okay, so we're doing part 22 today, which we're doing one of the little towers. This was like a torpedo lookout tower or like a little control tower. So yeah, we're going to make that up today. Okay, so this is the part we're going to be making up today is from here onwards. So we're going to need to make this part up first. So we're going to need some photo etch off of here. What we got A10, A44 to make up this part here, and then we've got A3 and 4 A15s to make up this part that's going to lower down on the top. So we're going to make this part first, and that's going to go on top there. That's basically going to go just down here on top when that's complete. Then we've got to build this part up, and there's a lot of photo etch in this part. And yeah, it does look like it could be quite fiddly, this part, and it will be quite delicate as well. So we're going to make up this part and this part today. Okay, so what we're going to start off with is these three parts here, and we're going to stick them together. So rather than go with the Tamiya, I went and got this, which is Plastic Magic. And it does exactly the same as what Tamiya does. But I really like the look of this because you get an extra brush in there that's longer, that reaches to the bottom when it starts getting low. So we're going to give this a try today. The first thing we can do is take this part and we can start getting some of this on here. So we see what this is like compared to the Tamiya one. Whether it's any good or not, we'll find out. So this goes on here and this gets plugged into the bottom there. Just like so. Just like that. That is quite good glue actually. This second part, just here, is going to get put onto the back here. It's going to go just on there, sort of like that, and overhang on the back, there like that. So we can get this on as well. I'm going to put the actual glue on this part, because it'll be neater. Actually, this glue isn't too bad actually. It says it takes 10 seconds to set. So we'll give that the old test now. We'll give that a good push together. And there we are. So we can put this to the side and we can start working on the photo etch details that are going to go on this part. This is the first bit of photo etch we're going to need, and we're just going to have to bend this into a little cube or rectangle, whatever you like. So I'm going to take this, bend that round 90 degrees, like so. Move it back a touch, do exactly the same again, so it comes all the way around. I'm going to bend this little flap over as well, and there's another flap at the bottom as well. It's going to come in. So now I can apply some glue onto there to make this all stick together. So I'm going to put the glue on this edge here, all the way along there, and all the way around here as well. And then we can clamp that down. Just like so. I'm going to hold that there for a few seconds, let that glue take on there. So that is that all done there. So I can put that down and move on to the next part, which is this one here. Exactly the same sort of thing. We're just going to fold everything over. So let's take this part. Just swap my tweezers round for the ones with the little grips on the end. Actually, I'm going to get me gripping pliers for this. So these ones here. So I'm going to fold these two down. That's the first one, and the second one on the other side. Grip that. Roll that over, just like so. I'm going to apply some glue on this before I bend it, all the way up here, and we can bend this part over, and we can do exactly the same on the opposite side. So touch of glue all the way up that, and then fold that one up. Just there. That's them two parts. Now we need to glue this part to that part. It's going on the back edge, just in that recessed section just there. So let's get some glue in there. Just like so. Grab our tweezers. Lower this part down. Be quick here. Just there. I'm going to let that set. So exactly the same thing. We've just got to fold this into the cube. So let's do this one. This one is slightly angled. That's why I'm doing it this way this time. If I can get the angle right. I'm going to glue this corner first. In a second, do they get folded down? No, they stay up. These two parts here stay up. By the looks of it, yeah. And this back part here gets folded down. So it's going to go that way. Down a bit more. Right there is perfect, so I'm going to glue that now. All the way around. I'm going to hold that until that's set. Alright, now we've got to get these parts. These are, what are these? A15s. They're going to go across the bottom on here. So I'm not going to want a lot of glue on here. Get some in there. Grab one of these, if I can. Lower that down. There's one in. For the second one. Second one. Really small parts these, so get yourself a set of magnifying glasses or something to be able to see these, because they're really small. Let's get the third one in. Hold that till it dries. Last one now. Just here. And that would be this one. Alright, so now these are going to be going onto this part we made up earlier. So this one's going on the top and this one's going on the front. So let's get the one that goes on the front on first. I'm going to put the glue down this part. And then locate that onto the front there, making sure it's straight. About there. That's that part on. So the next part, this one, is going to be going on the top. So this one's going to be the more difficult one. You can see in there we've got little indentations on here. This is where these feet are going to go, so we have to line these up. And that ain't straight on there. I'm going to move that before it sets. Right, now we can take this part, and with this is the front, so this is the back. So we can lower this down, lining up our legs as we do it. So these two legs go in, and that one just needs a little twisting, persuasion. Ooh. One leg fell off, but it's alright, I'll put that on after he's on. And there we are. That is that part all done. And that's quite hard just doing that little bit. That's took me about 20 minutes to make that little part. Alright, so now we're moving on to this part here. So this part is going to be difficult. It's probably the hardest part we've done so far. So we're going to need this part here, and we're going to stick this to this. Once it's got on this side, we've got 4 little pegs to put in. I'm going to put some glue all the way around this because I want a good bond on this. Because if this comes apart, then it'll be very difficult to repair it. All the way around. Right, slide this one up. You want the parts of all the lines on, that's going to face down away from this part. So let's get that slid in there, give that a good push. So that's nice and firmly on there. Which it is, just like so. So you can turn that over, we can work on the bottom part now. So once just to put this part in, I don't know if I'm going to glue this part in yet, but I'm going to just place it in there and work with it just placed in there for now. I can always glue that in later. Right, so I'm going to go and start with, where should I start? I'm going to start here. There's loads of little legs coming off to the front here. This is one of the outer legs. This is going to go just here. So I'm going to get some glue on the bottom of this part. And this is the start of building this part up. So I'm going to line that back in there. This one goes all the way on the outer edge. Just there. Next one is coming straight down the center here. That is going to be a D14. It's this one here. So let's get some glue on this one. Which way does that go? Yeah, that way. So let's get some glue on this side. Grab that. Lower this one down. It's going straight down the center. Just that. Make sure that is fully seated in, which it is. Another one of them exactly the same next to that. Let's get this one lowered down. Worst thing is try not to knock any of the bits on the side while you're doing it. Okay, that's that one in. Oh, I've just knocked it. Just there. Just like that. Now the other D15 is going to go out here as well. Let's add some glue to that one. Get it on the tweezers. This one's going on this arm here. Don't want to be that way around. No. That's that one on there. Now we're going to have a A7 in the center there. So we can get this on the old pliers. The pliers are just wide enough that they're not going to get glue on them when I do this and stick to the part. This is getting lowered straight down the center there as a bit of support. Just there. Set in properly to double check. Yep. That one in. Then two D13s, one here, one here. So let's get the first of these D13s in. I'm just going to put some up the back here as well, because this is going to touch the back of this. It's going a lot better than what I thought it would. I thought this was going to be an absolute nightmare, but it's actually not that bad. Let's get the second one. Lower that one down. Oh no, do not want to do that. There we are, that's the front edge complete. So turn that round and now we can start working on the back edge now. Right, so we're going to get this back bit on now. And two D21s as well, which is going to help support it. So I'm going to get this all thingied up. On the bottom here. Just there. These are the outer ones, so I'm going to put one just here. Get some glue on the bottom of this part as well. And then we can lower this part down. And just get this in properly. That's that one in. I'm going to get the other side in as well. Then I can sort this central bar out. There we are. That's going to hold that main structure in there now. Now the two central ones is these ones here. I'm going to put this one in first. And these do have a bend in them. But I'm going to bend them while I'm putting them in. Lower that down. Into there, get it lined up in the back here first. And then we can right, now I'm going to pin that with my finger, bend that round. That's that part, that side. Do exactly the same with the other one, the other side. Get that located into its groove down there. Again, I'm going to pinch that there. Get some glue already on this part here. And then we just simply bend this one round to meet it. Look at that. Alright, a couple of parts to go on the back here. So on the back here, we're going to put a ladder. It's going to go just here. This ladder is a 26. Right there, just like so. Now there's a couple of small parts to go on here as well. I'm going to put them on later. Now I'm going to need B1 to go over the top. Alright, so we're going to put the last bits on now. They're going to be this one here. Try it, make sure I've got it the right way. Do that way. That way. Okay. And on the opposite side as well. Final part. So this one down into the groove, slide it back. There we are. Look at that. It's a lot easier than what I thought it was going to be. It did look quite difficult in the instructions, but it's done. So I've done my part removable in the centre. You just grab that and take that out. And I'll glue that in when we go to put the mast in. Right, now the next parts are so small, I don't know if you're going to be able to see them. I'm going to try and get them on anyway. So they're going just on these little points here. And put a little dollop of glue on each of these two. Try and show you one. There's a little tiny dent on there. I'm going to put some glue on that. And bring that to that. So put it there. Stay quiet. Right, so the final few steps now. Just sit on the back there. I'm just going to hold that to dry. Right, so now I'm going to be bringing in this little tiny part here. This is going to go just in the front of here. Lower that into there, just like so, and then this little tiny thing is going to go on the top. So double super glue on the top. We can pick up this part and drop it down. There we are, that's that part on. Right, so there is another little detail to go here, the little tripod part, but I've just dropped it and I can't find it on the carpet, so I'm going to have to search for that, and we'll add that in a future video. So the final thing we're going to do today is put the first detail part we made, which is this, on the front here. So let's get this on. Can we just place this on? Let's just try and place this on. I'll leave that like that so it can turn. Actually, I'm going to glue that down. Put that in, spin it around. Just there. So that little tripod thing, when I find it, will sit just there. Have a look. And there we are. Once you've got both parts stuck together, that's what you have. Pretty impressive. So the final thing to do is these bits down the sides here, is just grab them, and with the smaller part facing up, we need to twist that round very gently. This is delicate. Just sit there, and we'll do the same with the other side. What about that? Oh, I knocked that one right off. I'm going to put a bit of glue on that to support that, because that is really loose, that one. There, that is that part all complete. So that's where we're going to leave it today, guys, and next time I think we're going to carry on with this tower and the mast part and get all that front end finished. And yeah, so I've got it all painted up, and this is what it sort of looks like. I've put it on the mast because it's very delicate on the sides here to for breakage, so I'll put it on this mast. It is removable, as you will see, so I can remove it when I want to, and these parts are just placed together. I haven't actually built them yet, so we'll concentrate on this next time and get this all built up so we can have this and get it on the ship. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, please remember to leave a like down below, and if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Bye bye.